Okay, so hi. Hello, Monique here. How are we? So in front of me here, I have a little mix of PR and new makeup that I purchased, and I figured today we could do a little testing new makeup, a little chill, get ready with me type of vibes, and a first impression of everything, of course. So I have a combination of Estee Lauder. I've got new Milk Makeup stuff. I have I have a couple of brands that are brand new to me, never heard of, and I love that because I get to experience and share them with you. And if you hadn't heard of them before, I get to introduce them to you, all the things. So let's see how this goes. Let's test out some new makeup together and create a full face. Get ready with me, chill kind of vibes, kind of style. Yes? Okay. Let's hydrate and begin. All right, so let's jump right on in. And I'm going to start off with this. This brand speaks our language. They speak the language of skin. You know how much I love sharing good skin products with you and how much I stress how important it is to take care of your skin, because when your skin is cared for and just pampered and all the things, your makeup has the best base and the best foundation to just wear and look amazing with. So I've got a primer from this brand. I also do have another product, but I'm saving that for another video. We're going to do a skincare focus video. Okay, so here I have the brand 8th Day, and they sent over the Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer with an SPF of 30. I'm so excited for this. Starting off with packaging, nice, simple, clean, yes. And this is said to be a zinc-based mineral sunscreen. So it's a sunscreen that doubles as skin care. Just reading off my notes, forgive me for looking down. So this brand is actually developed by a doctor who is a dermatologist and skin cancer surgeon. Oh, look at this packaging. Look at this packaging. Wow. Nice. I really like this. This feels great. This uses something called EpiZinc, which is a non-nano, non-chemical sunscreen blend that doesn't leave a white cast. I'm very excited hearing that, so let's put that to the test. Again, the packaging is so sleek, so nice. So I'm going to give this a good shake. And let's see. Oh, that came out pretty quick. I'm so used to like pumping for an hour. But here we go. Here's texture and consistency. Wow, this feels very light, very serum-esque. That went on so nicely. There's no heavy artificial fragrance at all. Feels very silky. It's not greasy. Okay. So this does have peptides and antioxidants that are built into the formula, and that's supposed to help improve tone and texture over time. Okay. I'm going to go in with a little bit more. So my forehead is always the driest. Oh, that went on lovely. Okay. That went on real nice. I just want to keep putting it on. I went with just a little bit more. Put it down the neck. Can't forget the neck. Look, it looks really good. We are off to a great start. Look at the skin. It doesn't look greasy. It doesn't look sunscreeny. It doesn't feel heavy. This is nice. Okay, 8th Day, thank you. This is nice. So we're nice and primed. Yay. This primer moisturizer from 8th Day, it's feeling really nice on the skin. So I'm going to let that sit for a moment, and let's talk about the next new product. So Snif sent over their second fragrance with Alex L. This is Gentle Reminder. I love this packaging. It's like a little book. Look. packaged really well, that's for sure. It's like a little book, so cute. If you're unfamiliar with Snif, when you order a fragrance from them, they give you a mini, okay? And it always comes with a good amount of product. They are also available in Ulta too if you want to go in store and smell some of their products. I've had great experiences with the ones I've tried thus far, but you do get a nice sample size that you can try out to make sure you like it, it works, it's going to live up to your expectations before you open up the full size, which that's awesome. And the wording continues on the packaging. Look at that. So nice. The atomizers on these are great. This, to me, it's very creamy, but a touch of sweet and warm. And then there's this subtle, very subtle hint of lavender. And, you know, lavender is said to calm and, you know, all those type of things. But the lavender in this is not overpowering. I do not like lavender. I don't like lavender all on its own. I can't do it. But putting it in something, I can do it. We've definitely set the mood with applying the fragrance first before everything else. So that's the new Snif that's co-created with Alex L. Gentle Reminder. All right, let's get back to the makeup. So Estee Lauder sent over the Double Wear foundation. They did previously gift me the concealer, and whoa. The whole Double Wear line, I think I've said this enough so where you guys get it, but I get the hype. I understand the Double Wear. There have been people that swear by this, and I was like, yeah, there's no way it can be that good. It is that good. Wow. So I'm excited. This, as many of you know, is a very well-known and popular product. So here is packaging. So this is an iconic product from the brand, and for as long as I can remember, I've heard about this. So that they sent me the shade 5W1 Bronze. So this is said to be a long-wearing, oil-free, waterproof foundation, and it's designed to stay in place for up to 24 hours. Wow. It gives a matte but not flat finish, and it builds for medium to full coverage without feeling heavy. Wow. All right, so let's give this a good shake, and we'll see. Here's texture and consistency. I know, I'm late to the party, guys, but guess what? I have arrived. I'll have all my shade references and skin info type, all that down below in the description box for you. So I'm going in with my spatula brush, and I'm going to pick up, and let's go. Ooh. Yeah, that's some nice coverage for, wow, okay. Yeah, look at that. Look how nice this goes on the skin too. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Oh, Estee Lauder, hi. This is my Pinnacle foundation brush. I'm just stippling the edges. For the amount of coverage, wow. Doesn't look heavy at all. Okay, let's continue. Let's put a little bit more. So it's matte without being flat. I like that. I like the sound of that. Primer still feeling A1 on the skin, nice and comfortable, and the foundation's going over top nice and easy because skin is prepped. All right, so whatever's spilled on the bottle here, I'm going to take that up with this brush. Okay, wow. Now I want to try with the sponge. So let's see what this is like with the sponge. And I'm going to put a little more over here just to see how it builds. I will say that this does not feel heavy on the skin at all, so that's a really good thing. Because nobody wants to feel a ton of product just sitting on the skin, you know? blending into my skin very, very nicely. Okay, Estee Lauder Double Wear. I get it. Look at that on the skin. All right, I'm going to go in with Double Wear Concealer. I don't have a new concealer, but that's fine because this is still technically new to me. So I'm going to use this for concealer. And this has got good coverage too, which I need because my under eyes are nice and dark. All right, we're nice and concealed. Now this is a new to me brand. I did a dedicated video. If you haven't seen it, after this one, definitely go check it out. It's About Face. Now this is their Curtain Call Set and Smooth Loose Powder. I have it in the shade Finale. It's a nice pink powder, and so far, so good. So here she is. It comes with a sifter. Now with this, I have noticed if you go in light-handed, you don't have any overly brightened effect. But if you go in a little heavier handed, you will get a nice brightened effect on wherever you apply it. So I like to go in with like a medium amount of powder, but it sets, it smooths, and it looks really good and wears really well. So I like it so far. But I wanted to include it for today because it's a newer powder to my collection. I just love the way it looks on the skin. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. So I'm just going to set my under eye with the powder, and whatever's left, I'll go over on the forehead. Everything's looking pretty good. So we're jumping around a little bit today, but I want to work on the eyes, and I have something that I've been curious about. So I got a recommendation from a friend, and it's a one and done kind of vibe for the eyes, and then we'll come back to the face. But I have the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Silk. This is pretty much like a liquid eyeshadow. Now, a friend of mine swears by this, okay? To the point where she's like, I bought more, okay, because I ran out. Like, so when I hear that, I'm like, oh. And this is not a person who has one or two makeup products. She has a, you think my collection is a collection? Anyways, let's try this out. So this is in the shade Thalia. Look how pretty. And Thalia is a muted mauve with a little taupe shift. Super wearable and chic. Packaging is cute. Packaging is cute. That's very, very pretty. I have not worked with this product before, so I'm just going to pick up from my hand instead of risking directly applying it and having too much. So I'm just picking up with my brush. This is a Sigma E35. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's pretty. So I want to make this a one and done kind of vibes. So let's go. It looks like once this sets, it sets, because look. It's kind of not letting me pick any more up. Okay, let's be brave. I'm going to put a micro dot on directly, and let's go from there. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that's working out good. All right, let's apply it directly on this eye and see how that goes. I like this color. It's I first looked at it and I thought, oh, that's like a nice wearable brown, but it's actually got a little more to it. So it is truly like a mauve-y tone in there too. All right, so I put some more on the hand and picked it up with the brush so I can have a nice diffused blend. I could totally see the vibe for this, and this being a nice, easy, everyday kind of thing. Very easy to work with. And I don't have any like patchy spots. Looks nice. Okay, cool. I get it. Now here's how my hand looks. This is not going anywhere. I definitely see I can't even pick up anymore, so formula is nice. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Hello, staying power. Oh, wow. I'm still scrubbing it. Whoa. Okay. We'll worry about that later. But that is the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Silk Liquid Eyeshadow. Again, this is in the shade Dahlia. All right, so next up is a brand that is completely new to me, and they sent over some goodies. This is the brand SOSHE, meticulously designed for performance, precision, and pleasure. So we have an eye brightener. This is Waterline Eye Brightener in the shade Cashmere. And then the refillable mascara. This is a peptide lengthening mascara. So the eye brightener. This is a creamy, lightweight eye brightener for instantly refreshed, awakened, and brighter looking eyes. I love eye brightener, 100%. So let's check this one out. And I'm also going to use this to kind of finish up the eye look too. Here is the packaging, very nice. I like this color combo. Here is the pencil. Let's swatch. Oh, she's nice and creamy. Yes. So swatching this felt nice and smooth. Let's get this in the waterline. It's a little hard to do waterline on camera, so my apologies. Right away you can see the difference. The eyes are more open and brightened. So now the next thing I want to do with this is I actually want to put it on the inner corner to brighten up my inner corner. Because I love a bright inner corner. Really pulls your look together. And just take a brush to blend it a little bit. What's good is it's creamy, but it's not too soft. So that's a plus. Brightened up this eye on the inner corner and in the waterline. Again, it's nice and creamy. Very pretty. Okay, let's continue. What's great is I don't have to pull on my under eye because this is creamy enough to where it's gliding nicely in the waterline. You don't want to pull on your under eye if you don't have to anyways, you know? And then on the inner corner. And then before it sets, I grab my brush. Such a simple little touch, but that's really, really nice. Another way you can use this pencil is right below your brow. Not too much, okay? Not too much. And then just blend it before it sets. It's another subtle, but it's those little touches, you know? And yes, I've stopped tweezing my brows for a little over a year now, so yes, you're going to see some brow hair. But it's fine, because, yeah, who cares? We love a multifunctional product, nice and creamy, pigmented. I didn't feel the need to tug on my under eye, and it glided really nicely in the waterline. So we've brightened the inner of the eye, waterline, and brow. Nice. So the next product from SOSHE is the mascara. Let's check this out. Lengthening Lash Conditioning Mascara you'll want to wear on repeat. Okay. So this mascara claims to lengthen and separate. It's got peptides and biotin, and it's good for all day wear. I like the sound of that. Really fun packaging. Look at that. Okay. Let's see the wand. Oh. I love wands like this. Look. Oh, that's great. All right, let's try this out and let's see. Make sure you wiggle at the base so you can get the benefits of the formula. Because what does it have again? The biotin and peptides infused. Yes. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle at the base and coat those lashes nicely. Well, we're getting some lift. We're getting some definition. That's not bad. I love a brush like this for the lower lash too. Let's go. Hello, look at that. Look at those lashes. Ah. Let's look at the side view. Ooh, look at that curl. Look at that lift. Look at those lashes. Hello. Hi. Ooh, that's cute. Here's what I like so far. The formula on the mascara, it's not too wet, so it's going on nice and separating and not clumping. Feels like a really nice formula. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, okay, SOSHE. We got a new mascara. Look at her. What do we think? I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. We'll give it a minute to set, to dry, and then we'll see. I'll give you a little roundup at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Okay, all right, let's go back and work on the face, and I have the brand new Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tint. Now this one is a new color. I only have one of these, and I love it. I really, really do. They stain, they last, because usually blush, it fades, and that's cool. So this one, it's supposed to react to your skin's pH. So no one is going to have, like, the exact same color, is what they're claiming. Here is the packaging. It's ombre. Here is what the little jelly looks like. And I'm going to put it here. We'll give it a minute. So see, it's completely clear. So in a little bit, it's supposed to change color. And it did say, I think it said it could take up to a minute or two before you could see anything. So that's kind of interesting. That was like a little like, wait a minute. So what if I didn't place my blush properly? I'm not going to know for a while. Okay, wait, I see something happening. It's getting a little flush right there. Okay, it's not too bad. All right, so let's just go. Let me put on bronzer really quick. All right, so I don't have a new bronzer, but I'm going to use Old Faithful, my Hermes. This eyeshadow thing we've got going on, it's so easy for every day. Such a vibe. I love that. Okay, I think I put a little too much bronzer. Oh my goodness. It's okay. The blush, the color came in. That's a pretty color. It's like orangey pink. It's pretty. We continue to blend this bronzer. I got a little heavy hands in. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to pick up from the jelly and apply it and hope that it comes out right in the place that I put it. And again, this is supposed to take a little bit. Okay, wait. On this side, let's put it on direct. It's nice and cooling, and you can totally get carried away with this. So I'm a little nervous, but you won't know until you try. So let's just do it. So I placed and I blended. I don't think it's disturbing my base makeup, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to play it safe and stop on that side. And then over here, I'm going to go back, picking it up directly from the product and putting it on. And let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's starting to come in over here, I think. Oh, it's getting brighter on my hand here. All right, so I think now we just wait for it to transform. Doesn't feel like anything. It didn't disrupt my base product, so that's good. I think it's coming in over here. Look how bright it is on my hand. Yeah, it's coming in over here. This is the side I went on and applied it directly, so I don't feel as nervous as I did at first. I thought it was going to be like a little too much. And then over here, went with the brush. This is a little more diffused. I don't know what's, they both sides look, I think so. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Now hold on to these little caps if you get one of these, because it helps with it from drying out. Because the other one I have, it's helped a lot. A lot of people say to hold on to that. So that's the milk. That's cute. Okay, nice. I know I have a new highlight, so I'm going to go in with my Ciele liquid highlighter. Ciele, one of my favorite brands. It's makeup meets protection. All of their products have an SPF, so even the highlighter. This is called the Glow and Protect SPF 50. Hello, highlighter with SPF. Cool. So I'm going to apply this for my highlighter today. So the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tint. This you can also use on the lips. I've never tried that, but let's. You never know until you try. This could go really well or not. So I'm going to take it off with my finger and let's hope for the best. I like the natural vibe that we have going, so a little flush on the lips is cool. I'm cleaning this off since I did go direct onto my lips with that, just to keep it nice and sanitary. Put the little cap back on. All right, we're gonna give that a minute and let it come in, I guess. While we wait, let's do a little refresh. And here is the finished look. I love how this turned out. I really am quite impressed with a few of these products, but check the skin out. Look at the base. I really like how the blush, I will say at first I was like, it goes on clear. How am I supposed to know what I'm doing? And it looks good. It looks really pretty. This is such a pretty color. And again, it's pH activated, so everyone's going to have their own little flare of color. I got like a pinky orange, and I really think that suits me well. So I'm curious to see how this is going to look on everybody else. Wow. All right, so now that we've tried everything, I've got some thoughts. Let me give you a quick roundup of everything. Let's start off with the 8th day. Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer with an SPF of 30. First of all, packaging 10. Really nice. You can tell this is some good stuff. The formula, I will say, I was not expecting it like that, because when it said moisturizer, I was thinking like a moisturizer, like a little bit more emollient, a little bit thicker, but it came out like a serum. The best part, you got the moisture, it feels amazing, and there's zero cast, no chance of a cast. Went on beautifully. I really like the way this feels on the skin. This is definitely, boom, going right in, right there, boom, right in front. I like how my makeup went over top of it very nicely, very easily. And we can't forget about our fragrance. I love that I started everything with the fragrance because it really set the mood. I feel calm, I feel confident, I feel comfortable, and I smell really good. This is just an easygoing kind of fragrance. It's something you're going to want to reach for. It's simple. It's not overly complex or complicated. It's just you smell good, you feel good kind of vibes. I'm here for it. Next up is the Double Wear. Huge surprise by this, and not to say that I wasn't expecting it, only because I recently fell in love with the concealer. With this, you're getting beautiful coverage with a nice natural finish, and I'm surprised to say this, but this is like, it doesn't look like cakey and heavy at all. For years, I would stay far from a product like this because I thought it would be just too much. No, it's exactly what you would want. And the shade range is a 10 out of 10, out of this world. So many colors, so many undertones. Yes, okay. I always fall in that in between, and I have an interesting undertone. So it's like sometimes things work really amazing and sometimes they don't. But wow, impressive. Like this a lot. And I'm looking heavily on like my normal creasy prone areas, like my marionette lines, my forehead. I am so happy that I finally tried this. Okay, so usually by now I will have a crease right here because I have a very heavy fold in my eye. Let me show you. Right here, you can see that heavy fold that I have right there. Right there, you see that fold? By now, I would have had a crease. But look at my eye. Look at my eyeshadow. I love this color too. Wow. I love recommendations, and this was a good one. Great formula, beautiful color, and staying power. Hello. I still can't get it off. I'm still rubbing this off of my hands. the SOSHE products. New brand to me. Really happy that I got to try this and share it with you. I love so much being able to share new brands that you probably have never heard of. And of course, I love when you share brands with me too, and products and all the things. So, SOSHE. This, again, is the eye brightening waterline eye brightener in the shade Cashmere. Packaging is so cute. I love the orange, but such a vibe. Eye brighteners are a product that I reach for a lot. So I was really excited to try this. This brightens the eye beautifully. A little bit on the eyebrows and on the inner corner. Very soft little touches, but they make the world of a difference. And I love how it helped my look come together. I feel very soft, very pretty, very easy. Products you want to reach for. Really love how creamy and pigmented and easy this little eye brightener is to work with. The mascara, lift, volume. I love the wand. It gave good separation. And now that it's been on for a while, okay. My lashes don't feel crunchy. That's kind of a pet peeve for me. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like when my lashes feel hard and like they won't move, because I feel like they don't look as good. I don't know. But I like the mascara so far. And again, it's got the biotin and the peptides that are going to help your lashes long term. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. This Milk Makeup Blush. Look at the swatch of this. And again, I was a little nervous at first because I was like, I don't know, am I putting it in the right place? I don't know how I feel about it on the lips. I don't know if it's enough, but I think it goes with the look. It's soft, it's subtle, it's cute, it's a vibe. I'll take it. So I was going to take off my makeup and, you know, begin my wind down end of the day process. And then my husband was like, hey, can you follow me to do something really quick? So hence half on, half off. But here's my makeup at the end of the day. This double wear is impressive. I have a little bit of shine coming through, but I'll take it. It still looks so good on the skin. The blush is intact. Mascara is not flaking. This liquid eyeshadow is stayed put all day. Everything is looking really good and held up so well. All of the products that I got to try out today, I'm excited to say that I'm going to continue to reach for every single one of them. There's not one that I kind of feel about. They all look really good. Let me know what you guys think about today's products. Comment down below. Let's talk about it. As always, truly, thank you so much for spending your time with me today, allowing me to share these new products with you. Please take a moment and give today's video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.